Verbal skills and verbal reasoning. What's the difference? Because there is one, but it's quite subtle and there is a little bit of overlap. So, verbal reasoning tends to be associated mainly with GL assessment, and they are the biggest provider of paper-based 11 plus tests now. Verbal skills tend to be associated with other exam boards. It used to be CEM, who did provide paper-based tests, don't anymore. They provide online tests, and I think they're now called Cambridge Insights. They are more associated with verbal skills, as are FSCE, Future Stories Community Enterprise Papers. That's as I'm speaking now. Don't forget, with the 11 plus, anything can change at any time. So verbal reasoning tends to be more puzzles and logic, and can actually even fall into mathematics. Logic puzzles are quite popular. Code breaking is popular, where you can get number codes or codes with the letters of the alphabet where your child may have to make words. There are number sequences where your child may have to work out which number comes next or what the difference is in the sequence, etc. There are word relationships where you might have to take letters off, add letters on, or put words together to make new words, etc. One of the biggest ones that I see, and if children haven't seen it, it's a killer: rhyming synonyms. And I've actually written a 50 question free giveaway, which is on the front page of my website. This is my website address. Just go to the front page, you scroll to the bottom, put your email address in, and you'll get the 50 question giveaway, because this is one of the questions that if children haven't seen it can be a real struggle with the 11 plus: rhyming synonyms. Verbal skills, so the old CEM, now I think Cambridge Insights, and FSCE, are typically more English based with a real heavy leaning to vocabulary. So you'll get closed passages, jumbled sentences, jumbled paragraphs, odd words out, word classes, linked words, and maybe lots of synonyms and antonyms. I have seen anagrams, and you get a lot of fill in the spaces. So you might get a word with letters missing. So ostensibly, it's much more vocabulary focused. And as I say, as I'm recording this, Future Stories Community Enterprise tends to be more towards verbal skills, whereas GL tends to lean more towards verbal reasoning. However, anything can change any year, and GL has been, well, anecdotally, I've heard that the GL English papers are becoming trickier with more of a heavy focus on vocabulary. My name's S.L.Ager. I'm the author of 14 11 plus books. If you've got any further questions, please just ask.